Of course.
It's great to have you here. We know you guys are extremely busy, working hard today. Your crews are monitoring to make sure any power outages are taken care of or at least tended to. So what are you guys seeing right now?
Sure. Dominion Energy crews are fully mobilized. They've been working around the clock just to make sure that they can get the lights back on as quickly and as safely as possible. Yeah. The outages aren't as bad as we thought they would be. There have been about 5,000 customers to lose power at some point throughout the course of the day, but so far we're looking pretty good.
Okay, that's great news so far.
Yes.
And despite the low number of outages, you guys are prepared for anything. What has Dominion Energy done so far just to get prepared for this event?
Sure. Dominion Energy doesn't wait until a storm to prepare. We do that all year long with our grid hardening projects. So we're using taller poles that are wider in diameter. They're rooted more deeply in the ground, and that helps them to withstand the elements from Mother Nature like Hurricane Erin.
And we touched on it a little bit yesterday, but if someone does come in contact with a downed power line or something of that nature, what's the best advice you can give to people watching to stay safe in that situation?
The best thing to do is to stay away from any down lines, regardless of whether or not you think they're power lines or communications lines. We want the community to stay safe. The wind is blowing trees and tree branches on power lines, which could cause them to fall down. And so we want you to stay careful and to stay safe.
And do they call you in that situation if they see a down power line? They call Dominion Energy?
Sure. Call 866-DOM-HELP and report it right away.
Great. So stay away from the power. Don't test it.
Don't move it out of your driveway.
Right.
Don't kick it across the road.
No.
Stay away.
No kicking.
No,
Definitely
none
no
of
kicking.
that. None of that.
Okay,
Oh.
excellent. And looking forward, it's not just high winds. Flooding can also cause power outages as well.
Coastal flooding can flood some of the on-ground equipment like transformers. They're those green boxes that you might see at the end of the yard or a cul-de-sac, which are flowing power underground. And when there is a lot of flooding, that can cause them to get flooded. We have protections in place, but when there is a lot of flooding, then it could pose a risk. So please stay away. It's a hazard if you walk into flooded water, so please be careful.
All right, Cherise, thanks so much for coming in. Always a pleasure to have you here. And